made it. Kings Island. Somehow, in some way, this is our first time ever at this park. I don't know how or why. We've never made it to Kings Island before.
Never made it here.
But there we go. We got Orion back in the background over there. Diamondback over there. We just cleared everything over on that section of the park. We got a ride on Invertigo and Banshee. We rope dropped it.
Both were very good.
We're spending 2 days here, so as our first day and our first time here, this vlog is going to be more of a documentary style and talking about every ride we got on and how we feel about it. Tomorrow will be that nice, overproduced and super entertaining vlog for you guys to watch. So as of right now, I think we're gonna head back to, I don't know what area it's called, but we're gonna head back towards Flight of Fear and Orion in that area of the park. Alright, so our game plan for the day has always been to hit up the low capacity rides first. We started our day out with Invertigo. This might be painful. Yo, first coaster at Kings Island. Not a crowded day at all today. Dude, this is about to be so intense. This is about to be so intense. Whoa! Oh my lord! Woo! Oh my gosh! Wow! That loop is insane!
Going on the way back.
Which overall I'd say like a 7 out of 10. It's the only one left in the world, I believe, that is just that it's like that. They got rid of Stinger a year before we got it at Dorney, and other than that, there's only a few left of the giant inverted boomerangs. If I weren't wearing glasses, I think it would make it 10 times better. The headbanging, because of the glasses, were a bit rough. And then after that, we hit up Banshee just because it was right there, and we just wanted to get that out of the way. And I definitely see why Banshee needs to warm up, because whatever people say and claim about Banshee being super intense and this beast that's relentless was not the Banshee we rode. It was very, very, very graceful. But at the bottom of every single drop, there were insane positives, I'll give it that. And overall, the rattle wasn't too bad. I'd say Fahrenheit at Hershey, which is our home park, is 10 times worse. We're heading over here to get Flight of Fear before that gets in a crazy line. Maybe hit up Orion and Racer. Then we definitely got to hit a backlot stunt coaster real quick. So yeah. Alright, so I guess Flight of Fear is not open right now. I don't know, that's looking pretty appealing. I don't know. I think we just got to get straight to Orion. What do you say?
I say we just ride it now.
Dude, it's already flying. It's
and Flight of Fear, but Flight of Fear is not even open.
No, yeah. I mean, Orion's flying. Their dispatches are hauling right now. Look at that. That's crazy dispatches. No line at all. We'll be fine. We'll be chilling. I'm so excited for this coaster. So excited.
So I just the layout was a little longer.
Yeah, I'm just getting reminded of Fury. The walk up here. I'm excited for this. I think it easily could be in top 15.
Yeah.
I think this could easily kick out Millennium Force. I don't know. I think we just get a ride and see what happens. Orion, baby. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I'd say it's about hour and 10 minutes later-ish. And we're done in this area of the park. So, Orion, we got first ride in the back row, and it was good. It wasn't like bad or anything, but it was like, it didn't have the hype that like a Giga would have. It didn't feel like we were riding a Giga. And then we got a front row ride. That's front row all the way, every day.
Oh my God, stop. I think Fury's a front row ride, but that, like, honestly,
it's dependent on you.
Yeah, I said on the POV. That's potentially #1 in the park in the front row, and in the back row, it's like probably going to be 3rd or 4th. Like
maybe even 5th. I don't like
in the back row, it does not even compare.
Yeah, no, like that is dependent on you riding front row, and it's so different the only thing I like better in the back row compared to the front row is that weird turn right before you hit the brake run. That's the only thing I have to say that, ooh, maybe that's a little bit better in the back row. But in the front row, it's still so good. That little Shambhala turnaround thing though, it's kind of disappointing. I wasn't like really into it. I thought I'd like it, and it's the first time I've been on an element like that. I wasn't really into it.
Talk about Flight of Fear.
Yeah, so we waited about 45 minutes for Flight of Fear.
It's awful.
He doesn't like it. I love the King's Dominion one. That one was much worse. The mid-course, we stopped on it practically.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's very intense. I love the first 4 elements. Then everything after that, it was pretty bad. It was terrible, honestly.
I've never had to ride so defensively on something that doesn't have, you know, over the shoulders. Like, it has a lap bar, but it's still so uncomfortable. The seats don't fit anyone's body.
Yeah, I don't remember the seats being that terrible at King's Dominion or anything.
Yeah, it's just
overall
good.
pretty bad. I don't know where we're gonna go next. Maybe hit Backlot up or something just for the credit. Other than that, fantastic day so far. All right, so we made it to this back area of the park. We got Diamondback behind us, Mystic behind that, and then over there we got Beast. And we're gonna just chill out in this area real quick. Now, I'm really excited for Diamondback. There's some crazy hype that goes on with this coaster. And that's just not like within the community, but within like a couple of friendships and a couple of close friendships. They kind of hyped up this coaster a lot. So I really hope that doesn't disappoint. I think Mystic's probably gonna be my favorite in this park. Out of the big 3 manufacturers, I think number 4, GCI. Like, I love GCI. GCIs are like some of my favorite coasters to ride, and overall I think they're some of the best and most fun wooden coasters that have ever been created. And then when it comes to the Beast, which is right over there, I think it's going to be completely mediocre. I don't get it at all. I don't know why people love that coaster as much as they do. I hope I get proven wrong, but I think it's going to be lackluster. All right, what do you think?
In terms of Diamondback, I think it's going to be my second favorite hyper. I don't see it, it's B&M hyper, sorry. I don't see it being better than Mako, but I think it's going to fall right there. And then the Beast, I'm hoping, I like long coasters, so I think I'm going to like it. What's the other one? Mystic Timbers.
Mystic, yeah.
I think that's going to be number 1 or number 2. I don't know if it's going to be better than Orion or not, so we'll see.
I think when it comes to B&M hypers, I think this could easily be number 1. There's not really much going on when it comes to B&M hypers. I mean, the only competition I really see this having is Mako, and I think that this could easily take out Mako, because this has a lot of character, in my opinion, compared to Mako. Mako, like, as soon as we rode Mako, I felt like I'd been on it like 5 or 6 other times, because every B&M hyper just feels the same. I'm not saying this will be any different, but I'm really excited for the staggered seating on this thing too.
Yeah, like Intimidator.
Yeah, all right. We'll see you guys in probably like 2 hours again once we get all this stuff done.
346 minutes later.
All right, so we just got off Diamondback. But we did the 3 credits that we wanted to thus far back here. I think it's fair to start with Diamondback. I don't know if you can see it still. I'm soaked. This side of my body and then the opposite side on him just got completely wet. Cause I thought it was funny. I thought I'd lean down for the POV and like pretend to touch the water. I put my arm too far back, so I got my hand stuck in the trail of the water, and then it just brought all the water on the side of my body. I don't know what he did to get himself soaked, but
yeah,
I thought that was pretty
my
fun.
Hands like this and then...
Yeah. Oh, I got wet! My arm, this side of my body is soaked. I'm soaked.
I'm like, why is this part of the seat so wet? And I forgot about that.
I put my hand backwards into it. I'm so wet. Yo, that was a pretty good dispatch too.
Yeah.
I really like that. That's better than Mako.
I think it's slightly worse than Mako. I don't know.
I think that's better than Mako. I'm sorry, this entire side of my body is soaked right now. Diamondback is really good. That is by far my new favorite B&M hyper. I think it puts Mako to shame, only because this seems to run a lot more consistent and the second half is really good. I don't care what quality Mako has in the second half, the character that this bad boy has up here, I think it's better and I enjoy it a lot more. There's some moments on here where it feels like they're... where it feels like there should be float-jector or almost ejector instead of that super sustained floater that most B&Ms have. Overall, very good, very happy. The rattle was not bad at all. What do you think about it?
I like Diamondback. I think it competes heavily with Mako, and it also competes heavily for the big three in the park, Mystic Timbers, Orion, and this. I don't really know what my order is there, but we went on all of them. We went on Beast, and we went on Mystic Timbers as well. I don't know if we talked about that on the vlog yet.
Yeah,
but.
So, I mean, talking about the top three, I guess next up we can talk about Mystic Timbers. Yes! Whoa!
I like the drop.
Dude, the drop was so good.
Restricted area. This is a don't go in the restricted.
Uh-oh. Oh, ow, I just pinched my leg. Whoa. Talk about Mystic Timbers. I think so far that's my favorite in the park. I don't know I think right now I slightly prefer Thunderhead just because of how impressed and how surprised and how much of a sleeper hit Thunderhead originally was for me. I think Mystic Timbers will grow on me over the course of today and tomorrow and all the rides that we get on it. So overall, then going to Beast, I was underwhelmed. It wasn't like, whoa, this is insane, but I also just wasn't like, this isn't the worst thing in the world. I don't get the hype at all. It's mildly underwhelming, but I think a night ride's gonna be pretty crazy on it. What did you say? Yeah, it's in your 60s, right, you said?
Yeah, it's like 61. I mean, it's hard to compare it to other coasters, right? Because it doesn't have elements. It meanders, it does its thing. It's fun some of the time, but like, I don't really know. I don't really know how to feel about it or how to compare it to other coasters.
I mean, so far no notable forces.
The Beast doesn't actually have elements.
Yeah, there's like, it's just, it flows. No. Maybe this Helix can do something. I'm underwhelmed. I mean, I won't lie. This is gonna give a crazy night ride though. This at night is gonna be something else. It's like a mine train, you know? It's like Super Duper Looper at Hershey Park. Like, it's there for the history, but other than that, it's pretty much just a mine train. A glorified mine train.
The drop was alright.
Yeah, the drop was not bad. There's like a nice kinks, you know what I mean?
Later that same evening.
Something about the Beast at 10:40 at night, baby.
That was so fun.
Dude. Beast night rides are crazy. These operations are crazy. They just dispatched off the first lift hill, bro. Oh my gosh. That was nuts, bro. That was crazy. Ay, ay, ay. That is the best sound ever. Dude, 10:41 at night. I get the hype.
It's like a euphoric feeling.
It's like a core moment in the Thuzy life. I don't even know. This was mid earlier today. I get what the hype is now though. Like that Helix, one of the craziest moments of just like any coaster in my opinion. It's just, I get the vibes, dude.
The first half too was just
I get the
incredible
vibes.
that
You're
night,
just,
bro.
yeah, the train's
Everything was great.
just the relaxing chain lift, just everything about this is nuts, dude. Holy crap, that's good.
Yeah.
Woo. All right, so we just got 3 or 4 rides? 4.
The bat, another ride on Banshee.
So middle ride, back row, front row, plus 1 in the morning. So we're up to 4 on Banshee, which is our most ridden ride of the day so far. That thing slaps. This morning it was like,
it was just floaty.
Subpar. It was very floaty, but it was like, I don't get the, I mean, I see why people don't like this, but I was like, yeah, you know, whatever. We come back here, now it's hauling. That thing is wild.
Favorite B&M invert now. That's my favorite. Like,
that's some crazy recency bias.
I don't think it is. I genuinely think it's better than Alpengeist because
I think
the intensity is like
so Alpengeist was your number 1 before getting on that.
Bro, the way your stomach drops on the valley of those inversions is like unmatched. The force
I agree with you,
crazy.
but like I love Alpengeist better just for that exact same feeling. It's taller and faster too, and that Cobra roll. I think that the Batwing on Afterburn beats any individual element on that, and I think Montu overall is still like a better package.
Montu as well.
So I'm not gonna lie, like that's such a good coaster, but I still think that I still think that the only ones worse than it are Talon, Great Bear, and Great Adventures Batman clones. So it's like mid-tier, mid-lower tier for me right now in the inverts.
Put more G's on the value of those inversions than any other invert. Like,
see, I don't know. I think the drop is really, really good. I will agree there, the positives in the drop, but it's just the way that Alpengeist keeps its speed through the hollow. I think right now for me, it's like right behind Alpengeist. Maybe.
I get putting Montu and Alpengeist above it. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Montu, Alpengeist, and Afterburn right now are all above Banshee
But
for me.
Afterburn, I don't know.
But this thing is just, it looks good. Anyway, talking about what we did since we've seen you guys. We rode the log flume, we rode the train, and we rode the bat. Now the bat, it took us a hot minute to find, and that thing was pretty crazy. So we got a ride on the back. No, we got 2 rides on the back. One like third to back car maybe, and then one second to back row in the last car, just because we wanted the extra leg room. That thing is intense. It's really, really good. I see why people love it, and I also see why. Actually, I've never really heard anything bad on the bat. Overall, I really enjoyed it, and it seems like it's that one coaster here that like never gets a line and is just super easy. Just walk up that really, really long queue line and just get right on it. Also, that crew was just trashing every other crew in the park, and it was something super funny to see. What do you think?
I think it's a little too short, but I do like what it provides. I mean, I think it's better than the one at Cedar Point.
Oh, it's way better than I.
You know, I don't remember it that well, but yeah.
All right, so we haven't vlogged, obviously. This is the next day, and we had a pretty jam-packed game plan of how we were gonna finish the day yesterday. So, where we left off, we ended up getting food, and then after that we made a game plan for the rest of the night to maximize night rides. So we got a pretty late dusk ride. It was beyond sunset. It was pretty late dusk ride on Diamondback. After that, happy birthday! All right, so yeah, that's it. Vlog over. I mean, that is quite literally the last thing that I recorded, and I know it leaves a lot of unanswered questions like, whose birthday is it? What did you guys do last night? And now this is me many months later explaining that to you. So first off, the only reason why we went to Kings Island and made the trip around that point is for my good friend Hessler. And it was his 21st birthday, and we were going to have a little birthday bash where our entire friend group met up, and we did a group meetup at Kings Island to celebrate Hessler's 21st birthday. But since Alex and I have never been to Kings Island, we took that opportunity to show up one day early, credit run, and be able to go back to the park on his birthday, ready to marathon whatever we wanted to marathon, and just getting a feel for the park on our own, and you know, having this vlog without annoying any of them, you know, just getting a feel for the park, but also being able to record our first reactions. Now, that's where the video ends. For the actual birthday itself, we didn't do much recording. Within the first like 30 minutes of us being in the park, it really set the vibe for the day, and that day would have been much more enjoyable if we didn't vlog and we just enjoyed our time together and our day together. So there is going to be no overproduced, really entertaining vlog like I said in the beginning of the video. The day just would have been better off if, you know, we just enjoyed it as is, celebrated Hessler's birthday, and we didn't need a camera, you know, to get in our way or really film any content. The memories were great. Here's a couple pictures. We had a really fun, entertaining day. Now, for what Alex and I did leading up to that point in the night, because the last time you saw us was in daytime. After that, we grabbed food. I think it was like French fries or some really crappy pizza by Diamondback or something. And then after that, it was dusk rides on Diamondback, Mystic Timbers, ran to the Beast, got in line for the Beast, watched the drone show, then we got that last ride of the night on the Beast, and then that ended our day, to which then you saw the first shot from what was going to be the, you know, Five Toed Thuzies Hessler birthday bash vlog. That never actually came to be. Anyway, this is going on as a 19-minute video. I'm sure you guys understand. If you made it this far, tell Hessler happy birthday. Happy late birthday. I mean, what, his birthday was in early June, and it's now March the year later. Okay.
this video is getting way too long. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next one. Peace out.